All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Sports Wire. I am Vinny Apicella, and I'm here with a special guest, our first in the series of celebrating Title IX and also celebrating high school athletics, Marissa Taylor. How are you today? Okay, I'm doing very well. So I brought you on here, and I do want to preface something that what we're doing here with Sports Wire Entertainment is we're trying to help bring a lot of focus to high school athletics. However, if we're going to be bringing high school athletes on, we're not going to do specific information due to the age of the guests. We don't want to put out too much specific information. But I do want to mention that I did hear one interesting fact about you, that during middle school you were actually on the boys wrestling team.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that.
I don't know, it's like really hard, not like I do
Tell me a little bit about that.
too,
Oh yeah?
and it's just not like what I was used to as a sport.
Mhm.
It was a lot of hard
Oh yeah?
work.
So what made you join it?
I don't know. Like I want to try something
So what
different.
made you join it?
I don't know, I thought it was kind of like I want to try from like other like girls sports like soccer and stuff.
Okay.
Like I want to try from like other sports.
Did you?
like
So
soccer and stuff.
were you fighting other girls, or were you fighting other boys, or
were you fighting
or wrestling, I should say?
Other
Other girls, or were you fighting other boys, or
were you fighting
or wrestling, I should say? Other girls, or were you fighting other boys, or
were you fighting
or wrestling, I should say? Other girls, or were you fighting other boys, or
were you fighting
or wrestling, I should say? What was your record? Other boys,
were you fighting
or wrestling, I should say? You don't remember? Okay, not a problem. So that was back in middle school. Have you done anything like that in high school? So that was back in middle school. Have you done anything like that in high school? What kind of sports do you play in high school?
I do cross country.
Oh, cross country. Okay. Now, does that entail just running, or does it entail a lot of other stuff? Now, does that entail
Like
just
running
running,
and then, like,
or does it
I
entail a
don't
lot
know,
of
like
other stuff?
working out.
Okay. How are your times for cross country? For running? How are
Good, I
your
guess,
times
like,
for cross country?
When
For
we
running?
did like a mile and a half, I'd get that done in like 7 minutes.
Really?
Or 7, 8 minutes.
That's not bad. That definitely beat me.
Really?
So bad. That definitely beat me. If there were any middle school girls that came up to you and asked you what sports to do going forward, what would you recommend them do?
Middle school group?
Well, any kind of younger girls that came up to you and wanted some advice on what sports to play or what to do. What advice would you give them? What sports to play or what to do? What advice would you give them?
Say like whatever they're into. I don't know.
Okay.
Like I was into that. Like some girls aren't like willing to go on the wrestling team and wrestle boys. Some girls aren't like willing to go on the wrestling team.
Okay, very good. So, what do you? Very good. What are you looking for the future?
So, what do you,
are you looking to get into sports?
What are you looking
Going
for
forward?
The future? So,
Are you looking to get into
Kinda
sports?
looking to go
what are you
into
looking
Going
boxing.
forward? Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what made you decide to do that?
I don't
Really?
know, like it's somewhat like
Okay, so
kind
what
of
made you
similar to
decide to do that?
wrestling. Like not
Really?
a lot of girls do it.
What made you decide to do that?
Really.
Okay. All right. So, okay. Tell us a little bit about your high school sports in general, not necessarily the one that you're, not necessarily the cross country that you're doing,
in general,
but how their football team is, or how their sports in general, where they normally rank. How their football team is, or how their sports in general, where they normally rank. How their football team is,
Like
how
football,
their sports in general, where they normally
not really
rank.
sure. Like I'm not really, I don't stay into that, but I guess they're okay. Like
Okay.
I don't stay into that, but
All right, so now obviously it's summer vacation. Are you doing anything during the summer vacation to train for next year? Because well, let me preface that. Is cross country a spring or a fall sport? It's fall. Okay. So are you training over the summer?
I think
It's
we
fall.
start
Okay.
conditioning.
So are you training over the summer? Okay.
I think it's
All right. Now, do you does your school offer
now, do you
like indoor track or indoor So is that something else that
indoor-
you'd be willing,
indoor track or
you'd be
indoor
interested in
offer,
doing?
Yeah, I probably will. I just didn't do it this year because it was like my first year in high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Very cool. So let me ask you something. Obviously, you did you were on the boys wrestling team in middle school. Does your school now offer the same kind of sports for boys and girls, or are there only sports that are only for boys that girls can just get on the team, or?
For wrestling, like girls can be on the team,
Okay.
and for like track and stuff, like they have a separate team for each one.
Okay, so you're on the girls track team then?
Well, cross country.
Oh, girls
They're
cross country.
different.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so well, tell us the difference.
I'm not really like track is like with all those obstacles, I guess.
Okay.
I never really done track, and then cross country is just like the distance running.
Oh, the distance running. Okay. So what do you normally do to prepare for a run? I guess they're called meets or matches. When you're playing other schools. I've never been in cross country, so I'm not sure whether they're called meets, matches, or
Meets.
Oh, meets.
For cross
Okay.
country, yeah.
Okay. So what do you normally do to prepare for a meet?
Like, what do you mean?
Well, do you normally run every day a certain amount, or do you I know I've heard of people before marathon running that literally drink about 10 gallons of water the day before, or any superstitions you might have, or like something to prepare you for the next day's run.
Like, usually we'd like do like a very like hard run like the 2 days before, and then relax the next day. So
Okay.
we're not like sore and stuff for the meet.
Okay, so all right, so you'd be running pretty much a hard run, and then you relax the day before. All right, very cool. So do you have any superstitions of like, I've heard of people that don't wash their socks and wear dirty socks so they can get faster, or wear the same shoes all the time, or?
I usually wear the same shoes. I'm more like I'm comfortable in like running.
Mm-hmm. Very cool, very cool. So how many girls do you have on your team? On your cross country team?
Well, it's like a boys cross country team and the girls cross country team. So like, I'm not really sure. Like probably 18, 16.
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
And now you all run at the same time, or do they have relay, or is that more track?
That's more track.
Okay.
For like at meets, like we all like line up behind a line, and then when they tell us to go, we go, and then until we get back to where we started.
Okay.
And they give you like different meets have like different distances, and it's a lot different in high school than it is in middle school. Like we only did like 1.5 miles for a meet, and now it's like probably 3 miles.
Really? Okay. So how long does it normally take you, or should I say, how do they normally score a meet? Do they go by like the average of all the runners crossing the finish line, or?
They give you a time, like they do the time.
Okay.
And like when you get to the finish line, they give you like a ticket, and it'll show like what place you came in.
Really? All right, very cool, very cool. All right, so going forward in high school, you said that you just passed your freshman year, so you're going into sophomore year now. Do you see yourself getting into any other sports?
Well, boxing, yeah.
So your school has a boxing team?
No, but like out of school.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I wish they had a boxing team in my school.
So are you looking to pursue a career in boxing?
I'm not really sure. I took like one class, and I'm gonna probably get into it soon. And I don't know. I really liked it.
All right, very cool, very cool. All right, so what other sports does your school offer for girls?
They have tennis. I actually did tennis this year.
You did tennis?
Yeah, I forgot.
Really? How was your let's see, it's not an average in tennis. Rank. How was your rank?
Well, I didn't really get to do any like matches
Oh, really?
because I was a freshman and they
Okay.
didn't really put us out there with the other girls. They just like had us practice.
Oh, okay. So they don't. So it's not like football where you have a varsity, a JV, and a freshman team.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is.
And we're just like the freshmen. We didn't really do anything.
Oh, okay. So unfortunately, the freshmen just get practice time. So will you be going to the junior varsity team next?
I'm not sure if I'm gonna be doing it next year.
Okay.
It wasn't like my kind of sport.
So who are some of your influences in getting you into the sports?
I don't really have any influences. Like none of my friends really, or like family does those kind of sports.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my boyfriend, he does wrestling, so I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
So do you think you'll be going to high school wrestling?
I'm not sure.
Okay. And obviously for people that are watching now that don't know, high school wrestling is basically, like Olympic style wrestling, and it's not WWE style wrestling. So it's Greco-Roman basically, and but I definitely want to thank you for coming on. We're gonna actually go to our clip of the. If you're interested in getting to pro wrestling, the WWE just opened a performance center in Orlando, and we're going to go to a clip now that Stephanie McMahon is kind of explaining to the viewers out there, and to the people that were in the audience and the media about what the performance center